my affirmations, and I am so shy right now, but I'm just going to do it. Hey you guys, welcome back to Liquid Review. I hope you're doing very nice, and I'm sending a lot of hugs and positivity to all of you in today's video. I'm going to be giving you a beginner's guide to affirmations journaling. This is one of the most asked questions to me in my DMs in the comments since the time I have made the video 7 types of journaling. Affirmations journaling is one of the journalings that I do on a day-to-day basis, and I have seen too much of a difference in my life to not make this video and share this amazing thing that you can do for yourself for free. I will bust all the myths and misconceptions there are related to affirmations journaling. I will give you tips and tricks to do affirmations journaling properly that will actually benefit you. I will mention the types of affirmations journaling there is out there so that you can choose for yourself what type of affirmations journaling you want to do for yourself, and in the end I will share some of my own affirmations with you so that if any of those affirmations inspire you, you can go ahead and use them for yourself. Let's begin the video. Let's start with the misconceptions around affirmations. The first misconception is that all you have to do is either just say or write whatever affirmation it is. Just write it or just say it and then that's it. But that is not true at all. Change does not happen if you don't do something with your complete heart, soul and mind. And now coming to the second misconception, the reason why we simply think that we just have to say or we just have to write an affirmation is because most of the times we are taking affirmations from somebody else. Most of the times we're copying affirmations from somebody else, which is not a wrong thing to do at all, especially when you're beginning and you do not know how to create your own affirmations. This is the best thing that you will do for yourself. But when you are taking affirmations from somewhere else, that is when you just write it instead of actually feeling what you are writing, and that is the reason you do not see the change that you want to see. Bringing me to the third misconception, that the change is going to be visible in the outside world. Affirmations are extremely important in the world of manifestation too, which means if you want to manifest something, you do affirmations every single day. And what we do is we take a notebook and we take a pen and we write down what we want repeatedly. I am confident in present tense, everything is perfect, but somehow you are not confident, and somehow there is a voice in your head telling you that you are not actually confident. This is just some shit that you're right. I'm saying this because I have been there. I thought that I will start writing that I am worthy of everything that I want, and suddenly everything will start flowing to me, but that is not what exactly happened, which is when I did a little more research on affirmations and I thought a little more about it, and I was like, why isn't it working? And then I came up with the following tips and tricks. The first step against the first misconception that we had, that we simply have to write it or say it, is that when you are writing it, you have to write something that you are truly feeling in the moment. So when you are writing that I deserve all the happiness in the world, that I deserve all the love in the world, you have to feel like you do. Except for those 5 minutes of the day, if you're beating yourself up the whole day, that affirmation is not going to do anything for you. The voice that I talked about that tells you that this is not actually true, it is actually shit, it is normal and it is valid. In the beginning, our subconscious mind is already wired and we have to change that wiring, which is why we're doing affirmations in the first place. Obviously, when you're writing or saying some affirmations that you have not told to yourself ever before, your mind will feel weird because that is not how your subconscious is wired. Of course, it will feel weird. It is completely valid in the beginning, but this is what we have to practice. We have to try as much as possible to feel whatever it is that we are writing, even if that voice in our head is telling us that you're just kidding, like this is not true, why are you writing it? Like, we can't just ignore that voice, but we are not going to give power to that voice. We are going to try and feel what we are writing. How can we do this? Two things. One, you can listen to music that makes you feel amazing, that makes you feel upbeat, that makes you feel confident, that makes you feel deserving, that makes you feel worthy, that makes you feel rich. Choose personalized songs, your own songs that you can listen to while doing those affirmations, because music literally changes your vibe and your energy within a second. So when you're listening to music that is uplifting for you and then doing affirmations at the same time, it will become easier for you to feel what you are writing. The second tip is against the second misconception, which is taking your affirmations from somewhere else, copying your affirmations from somewhere else we gotta stop it after some time. In the beginning, you do not know how to make affirmations, it's completely fine. But right now, here, I am going to tell you how to create your own affirmations. So you have to create it for yourself and then write it while listening to music, and trust me, it's going to be completely different than just taking a notebook and writing some things that you have read somewhere else. For example, you do not think that you are a confident person. How you make your own affirmation is you understand why is it that you are not confident. You have to have a conversation with yourself. Why are you not confident? You can either do it alone, or you can also take professional help from a therapist. But if you don't want to go to a therapist, you can do it for yourself. It will be a little more difficult, but you can do it for yourself, and that is only possible again through journaling, but a different kind of journaling where you're having a conversation with yourself. So for example, you are not a confident person, you take the journal and you start writing down, why am I not a confident person? Think about it, you will get answer from within. Maybe you were a confident person before, but your confidence wasn't appreciated and wasn't validated, because of which now you cannot be confident, or you care a lot about what other people think. Whatever it is, you need to understand why you were not confident. And then once you understand why you were not confident, you take that why and you turn it into an affirmation. So if you were not confident because you did not get the validation from someone for your confidence, or somebody rejected you when you were confident, understand that it is not always important for you to get the validation from someone else in order to be confident about your own choices and your own decisions. You can be confident about your own choices and your own decisions because they are coming from within you, and if something is coming from within you, it holds meaning. You hold meaning. You are important. Your voice matters. So these are the things that you realize by doing that kind of journaling. Then you create an affirmation for yourself. My voice matters. What I think matters. My decisions matter. These are the affirmations that you need to repeat every single day while listening to music or without listening to music. You write it down every single day and tell me you don't feel confident AF after just like 2 to 3 days already, because you have confronted yourself, because you know why you were not confident. You need to understand that these reasons are going to be different for every person, which is why taking common affirmations from Google is not going to be the best way for you in the long run. I hope this point is clear enough. If it is not, of course, you can comment down below and I will try to answer as many questions as possible. And then clearing the last misconception that the change happens on the outside. When you are doing affirmations, you will manifest everything suddenly into your life. Bam! Not true. Whatever change happens from affirmation is all the change that happens within. You improve your relationship with money within. You improve your relationship with confidence, with rejection, everything within. And whatever you are within is what you will see in the outside world. Because once you have improved your relationship with money, you will see that your behavior changes subconsciously. It is not something that you do consciously. It is a subconscious rewiring that is happening. Your behavior changes with money. You are open to earning, and when you are open to earning, your brain will start picking up on opportunities to make more money in a good way, in the interest of all people involved. When you are confident, you're going to attend meetings and create content and make art that is going to wreck the whole world, and it's going to be like the most beautiful thing in the world, because you are confident now, because you are not afraid of rejection anymore, because you know you don't need validation from outside. You matter. What you do matters, and all this happens because of affirmation. Obviously, when you're going to be like this, you are going to manifest whatever it is you desire. This is how affirmations leads to manifestation, achieving whatever it is that you want. I was able to produce El Amor because I used all these tips for myself. Let's talk about the types of affirmations journaling there is. One is repeating your goals on a day-to-day basis. That is, you reaffirm your goals to yourself on a day-to-day basis. These affirmations have to be very, very specific. I want to earn 1 lakh rupees in 1 month. Only then your brain is going to start looking for opportunities that will help you to get that. And you reaffirm this to yourself every single day. You write this for yourself every single day. This is one kind of affirmations journaling. The second kind of affirmations journaling is about like confidence, money, improving your own relationship with yourself, understanding that you're deserving, all those kind of things. And that is only possible when you do the kind of journaling and you talk to yourself and you understand why is it that you are not the way that you want to be, and then you start repeating those affirmations on a daily basis. You write them every single day. Every single day you write that you are worthy. Every single day that you write that your opinion matters, your voice matters. You have to write every single day so that your subconscious is wired. Now, I know that doing two kinds of affirmations journaling on a daily basis can be extremely difficult, which is why I suggest that you start with only one kind of journaling. What I do for myself is that I have listed out my goals already, and instead of writing them on a day-to-day basis because it just becomes too much, I write down the affirmations that improve my relationship with myself, and then after writing that, when I am in that space, I read the list of my goals at the same time. So even if I'm not writing it on a day-to-day basis, it is getting reaffirmed in my brain. You can do this for yourself too. If you want to do goal-oriented affirmations, then you can make a list of your personal relation affirmations and you can read them every day instead of writing them every day, whatever it is that is comfortable for you. Coming to the last part of the video, where I am going to read some of my affirmations, very recent current affirmations for you, so that you can kind of get an idea of what I have said in the whole video. And this, by the way, is El Amor, the journal that I use and I have published myself this year. So if you want to get a copy of it, it will be there in the description. There is ample space in this journal for you to do your affirmations on a daily basis. My affirmations, and I am so shy right now, but I'm just going to do it. I also do not have a very positive relationship with money, because of which I have these affirmations. I love money and money loves me. Why I made this for myself is because I have to understand that I love money. And the other affirmation is money makes me more of who I am. And I had to make this affirmation for myself. Like, I had to talk to myself and understand that money is not the root of all evil, and I'm not going to become an evil human being if I am very rich. I'm always going to be this generous and kind soul, and money is only going to help me. Like, if I have money, I can donate and I can have all these giveaways on the YouTube channel, and I can get a camera that will help me create better videos. What not? There are so many things that money can help me do. Money is not evil, and money is amazing, and I love money, and money loves me. This is because I always thought that if I am following my passion, I cannot earn from my passion. That is just an evil thing to do. It has not always been common for you to earn from your passion, and that is the kind of mindset that I had, but that is not true. Money loves me, so obviously it will want me to do what I love to do to come to me, right? Like, why will money want me to do something that I don't like to do and I hate to come to me? Money loves me. It will want me to do what I love to do. So this is the affirmation I created for myself. Money loves my company. I love this affirmation that I have for myself. Money flows to me in fun ways while I follow my passion. Another affirmation that I created for myself. Then, I am enough the way I am. For the longest time, I've been the kind of person who's always like, no, I need to do more. No, oh my god, like, this is not done, that is not done. And honestly, I do everything. Like, I do every single thing that is required, okay? And I am always doing new things on a day-to-day basis. I am working hard on a day-to-day basis. I check off my to-do list on a day-to-day basis, which means I'm productive. I am awesome. Like, I'm doing every single thing there is out there to do. And still, somehow, in my head, it was my head problem, like my subconscious beliefs problem, I always thought that I'm not enough. Like, I don't know why I thought that, but I was like, I'm not enough. But I had to talk to myself. I did that whole journaling thing for myself, and I realized I always thought that there has to be a certain way that I have to be in for me to be enough. And that's not true. Like, there is no certain way to be. I am enough, like right now, already. I'm awesome. I am love. I am love, which is also on the cover of El Amor, is another affirmation that I have created myself after reading 40 Rules of Love. It took a lot of time, but I did create it, and I also made a journal out of it. And the reason why it is called I Am Love is there in the video where I have explained everything about El Amor. You can go and check it out. But again, so these are like the affirmations that I have created for myself, and it has taken time, but it is changing my life and how I feel. So yeah, oh my god, I really thought that this video is going to be like really short, but it's not. But I do hope that it was very helpful for you. If you do like the video, please do like, share, subscribe, bell button, all those amazing things. I will see you guys very soon. Bye.